Yeah, there's a very strange sense of terror that comes from knowing exactly what's going to happen to you. There's a strange sense of calm that comes from it also, but in the middle of the night when you can't sleep, sometimes you feel happy knowing what they're trying to do to you, and sometimes you feel terrified knowing what they're trying to do to you. I think I'm very happy. Every single podcast I did previous to this, I hammered the point home and I made it very clear that they had the intention of trying to put me in jail. I said there's 3 lives. They try and cancel you and slander you and destroy your name. They don't just want you to disappear from the internet. They want you to disappear from the internet in a cloud of shame. They have to shame you, which is why they chose the crimes they did for me, and it's why they usually choose the crimes they choose, because it's heinous. They want to shame you, and they want you to disappear with your head facing the ground and never pop up again. Obviously, they attempted to cancel me. I became more famous than ever before. I even said to you on your podcast, and I said on other podcasts, I said, I think they made a mistake. I think when you have power and you overuse it, what happens is a rebellion. That's how a revolution starts. When you have power, you have to be very, very careful with how you use that power. The second you overuse it, there's a revolution, and we're in Romania, so they know all about that. That's exactly what happens. And I said at the time, I think I was a mistake. I think they made a big mistake canceling me the way they did. And then the second time, the second life, which I described as they try and put you in jail for no reason. Here we are in the current scenario. I knew it was going to happen. And the third one is they put a bullet in your head. So we're going to have to see how the second life plays out. And yeah, I mean, when this is all over and I win the court case and I get the not guilty, I won't be smiling. I'll be walking out the courtroom with my head on a swivel. That's the kind of life I'm living now. I'm going to be thinking, oh, okay, so their second attempt failed. Now what? Like, do I want to fly private anymore? Do I want to go that place anymore? You start to think about these things. Like, do I want to do these things? A lot of billionaires dying in plane crashes. It's strange. So it's scary, regardless of how it plays out. And I guess you just have to go with the punches and see where it lands. And God has a plan for me and for all of us, and we're just going to see how it ends up. I want to make it very clear, and I make it clear on absolutely every single podcast, I would never kill myself. I don't care what they say. I don't care what video they show you. Never under any circumstance would I kill myself. It's haram. Never. I don't care if they put me back in the dungeon, solitary confinement by myself for the rest of my human years. I would never kill myself, ever, ever. So if that ever happens, God forbid, do not believe whatever garbage they tell you. The chance of me killing myself is precisely 0. They have to damage my influence. They have to damage my influence. They can't sit there and let me be influential because I'm saying things that they don't like me saying. And there are people sitting around going, he's saying things counter to our message and counter to our narrative. Get rid of it. And they have a pretty standardized playbook. And this is probably one of the first times in history where their playbook just isn't working. Cancel him. He's still around. Oh, well, lie about him in the news. Just say he touches chicks. Well, no one believes it. Oh, all the comments are on his side. Everyone's calling us liars. Okay, then do it again. Then do it again. Make up a new girl. Then do it again. Find someone else. Yeah. And they keep attacking me with the same weapons, but the bullets are bouncing off. And that doesn't give me a sense of calm. That doesn't make me think, ha ha ha, I'm invincible. It makes me think, uh-oh. It makes me think, uh-oh, because human life is cheap at the top. It's very cheap. It's interesting, because sometimes I analyze myself and think, why don't I just do that? Why don't I just disappear? You know, I don't need money. I don't need fame. Why don't I just disappear? And then you have to, I was saying this to my brother, and he was like, well, Genghis Khan didn't need Vienna. Some people are just wired that way. Like, Vienna's a long way from Kathmandu. Sometimes that's just the way it is, or Ulaanbaatar, I apologize, the capital of Mongolia. That's just the way some people are. If I see injustice, and if I see things which I believe to be false, I feel like I am obligated to say the truth. I can't explain why, even if at my own detriment. What am I doing this for? Like, it's to the detriment of my life. And I've had these conversations at length with the people close to me, and we're all saying the same thing. It's always been the same way. Humanity's always been the same way. There's been a select, small, few good men up against evil, and evil always outnumbers you. Evil always has more money than you. They always have more power and more influence than you. If you play any video game, when you get to the end boss, he always has more life than you. He always has more hit points, but you're the good guy. And it's kind of like, it's never been any different. At any point in human history, there's been the good guys up against the forces of evil, whatever they were of the time, and you've always been outnumbered and you've always been supposed to lose. Well, instead of saying who, what I will start by saying is what they do. And what they do is they control information. And we now live in an information society, and by controlling information, they control how people think and act and react to things. That's all they have to do. They have to control information, and they have to be very selective with what they allow you to talk about and what they allow you to discuss and what they don't. And once they can do that, they can keep you bickering about garbage, and they can control the sensitive information, and then they run the world. So having all the information controlled and having this hard barrier on what can be discussed, that's how they can purport absolute fallacies. I think now it's been a couple years, we can probably talk about it. They psyoped the world into believing they should be afraid of the common cold. They psyoped the world into this. And if you think about how difficult that would be to do, how difficult would it be to psyop the entire population of Earth? Well, what you do is you just lie on repeat, and you don't allow anyone to say anything counter to it without hurting them the same way I've been hurt. And you just psyop them. It's actually amazing because now I use that exact same psyop on people. I love it. I love it. So when I sit with someone who's not matrix-minded, when I sit with someone who is matrix-minded, like when the BBC walked in here, I'm like, do you all have your vaccinations? Social distancing. Did you actually? 100%. Social distancing, please. And they look at me like I'm crazy. Well, how am I crazy? 2 years ago, you were telling me to do this. Now when I repeat your own worldview to you, I'm crazy. Well, if I'm crazy, guess what? You're a fucking liar because you lied the whole time. So either you're a liar or I'm not. You know, how could I be nuts? Put your fucking mask on. If I ever talk to any of these clowns again, they're going to be fully masked up. And I refuse. I don't care if you've had 2 booster jabs. No, I want all 6. All 6 injections. I want paperwork. Or get fucked.
You're not coming in the house.
Good luck. I'm scared of COVID. It's dangerous. I believe the mainstream media. I'm scared.
This word you keep using, PSYOP, I've never heard this word. It's short for psychological operations?
Correct.
Break that down. What exactly is a PSYOP?
Yeah, a PSYOP is the matrix as a whole. It's like psychological operations are constant. They constantly decide how they want you to think and what they can do to make you believe that, right? There's a whole bunch of them they do. But it starts with tolerance. That's what I don't like about this whole guise of tolerance. It's not that I'm an intolerant person. It's not that I'm a bad person. It's not that I want to hurt other people. But when they keep pushing tolerance, what they're trying to say is have no standards or barriers or parameters for anything. That's what they want. You have to be tolerant. Tolerant of what? Tolerant of having your shop set on fire, tolerant of your kids being taught things you don't want, tolerant of crime, tolerant of your house being broken into. Like, tolerant of what? You're not allowed any hard barrier or any hard parameters as a man anymore. That's why they push tolerance. That's the beginning of it. That's the first stage. Once you accept absolute tolerance, well then it's the end, isn't it? I'm tolerant of everything. I'll eat the bugs. Sure.
You'll tolerate everything.
I'll tolerate everything. I'm tolerant. Sure. So when I say things like I'm intolerant of certain things and people think that's bad, no, you need to have standards and parameters. And that's one of the reasons they also attack me. I say that men should be allowed to have standards and parameters in a relationship and in their lives. We should be allowed to decide who we want to marry, and we should have standards for her. They have standards for us. We should allow ourselves to have standards for her. We should have standards in what we'll accept from a government and standards in what we'll accept from a police force. We should have standards as men. But they're trying to erode all of that, because once that's gone, then your brain is completely empty. And then once your brain's empty, they can just plug in the slave program, and then it's over, right? You're a tolerant person. You're a tolerant person. Good. You're a good slave. Slaves are exceptionally tolerant.
They're good for different things, man. But they both have the same basic worldviews, the same basic what's the word I'm looking for? Propaganda. The same. They're trying to hypnotize you in the same way, right? And it's all done on purpose. I think we've discussed this before, and we'll discuss it certainly a bit later, but they're trying to destroy the masculine imperative to prevent revolution. So it's all kind of the same. There's certain things I respect about each country. But it was good to certainly at a young age move around a bit as well. It allowed me to never, ever really settle in a school and make a bunch of good friends or anything like that. So I always understood, even from a young age, how to make people like me quickly, and also how unimportant the relationships with those people were.
All right. Guys, welcome, man. Welcome everyone. Yeah, welcome everyone on this beautiful live stream here. And we are back. Muhammad A7. Salam Usman. Hey bro. Wa alaikum assalam. Man, you are the man. You are the man. So what we are looking for, I think, oh man, this is the rejection. So yeah, I think we are looking for potential self. These are the levels that we had on Friday. Yeah, these are the levels that we had on Friday, and I'm looking at the same levels. And let's just adjust this thing. And I'm looking for buys. If this kind of can close above the range, I'll go for a buy, because we are bullish On the daily time frame, we are bearish for the 4-hour time frame, but I think if we can get a closure above the range, we should be good to go up. London volume will push us towards the upside, and yeah, we will heavily rely on the volume. And the second thing is, if we can get the closure below this range, I think we should be good to go down in this range, and this is 56 pip range. And if we measure this from this area, this is like 45 pip range. If we look at the 30-minute time frame, 47 48 pip range. So everything is looking good. All we have to do is to wait for the candle to close, either to close above the range, either to close below the range. We don't have any problem in both areas. We have our potential sells close below this area. We have our potential buys above this area, and I will look for, let's delete this. I will look to manage my trade here in this area, because we had a key level, a strong key level at 2028. And let me see. All right, so we got a bottom wick for 15-minute candle. If we can get the closure above the range, I'll go for a buy, easy buy. I'll go for a buy without any hesitation. And for the sell side, we have the same partial TP. Yeah, same partial TP and break even point that we had on the Friday. No other plan, man. Like, when we are doing the same thing that we were doing on Friday, why we have to do a different today? No different plan, just same plan like we had on Friday. For the sell side, for buys, we have a little different plan, no problem. So potential buys above, break even point will be this area. That will be the break even point area. Yeah, and this is a good area. And potential sells, same no trade range, man. No trade range. Is everything good, guys? I think everything is good. And let's, yeah, everything is good now. And I can also do one more thing here. I can also extend this rectangle and take a screenshot. And how much is this range? So yeah, we can have this here. Where the fuck is gone? Here. Yeah, I can also send my analysis to the on my Twitter. So how simple it is, man. How simple. Like, I just done the analysis in just 5 minutes, or maybe 6, 7, 10 minutes. That's it. That's all for the gold, man. And you have to make things simple. We going to catch 20 pips today? Maybe, bro. Like, I can't set targets. I just reacts on the market, how the market show me the opportunity, and then I just grab that opportunity. I just don't have the targets for today. I just don't have the targets for tomorrow. I just don't have the targets for the day after tomorrow, because in that way we will force the trade. Like if I say, hey man, we need 20 pips, that means we will force a trade. But if we say gold is looking good, so yeah, so in that way we will force the trade. So all we need is a candle to close above the range so we can just go for a buy, or all we need is a candle to close below the range so we can go for a sell. So I just post the analysis on the, yeah, but I'm hoping, but hope is also not good, man. I'm assuming we may get like, yeah, we may get some pips here. And also you have to understand we have a key level at 20 and we see we did not close below that key level, and that was the key level that we were looking for. Look at this, we rejected from the same key level here. So I said to you, all of you guys, key levels are important. GJ is not looking good. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame. 30-minute time frame, 30-minute candle close, bullish here. How much is this range? 15. So let's see. But we need this candle to close here in this area, not like here or here. If it close here, then, and also we have 5 minutes left for the candle to close. Let's see how the last 5-minute candle will close there. All right, last 5-minute candle of the 30-minute candle is pushing. Can we see a pullback here? Or maybe this candle just came down, create a bottom wick and close above the range. And next candle came down, create a bottom wick so we can take a trade, and that's it. Now it look, oh fuck man. I don't know why market is doing every day. This is this kind of stuff every day, man. Not this is not the first day where I am looking at this kind of move. So yeah, and sometimes it hurts you because you were planning for that move, and you see like the move happens without taking you in this trade. Look at this candle. Fuck man. So now we are just like 10-15 pips away, man. And we also, inshallah, yeah, and we also, and guys, can you leave a like? We have 5 peoples. Yeah, if this candle can pull back now, yeah, this is good. If this candle can pull back now, that would be good. So guys, can you leave a like on the stream? Like we have only 1 like here. If we can get 5 likes here, I think that would be also good. This candle has to come down. Look at this, how the, look at, here is the resistance area and we are way above. Oh fuck. Oh shit. 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 Oh, actually, you know what? That was a 5-minute breakout here. 5-minute breakout, and that kind of just came up. Fuck off, man. Just fuck off. man, and we can also do one more thing. Let me show you one thing here. One day we were looking for a trade, and uh, so we were looking for a trade, and what happened? This candle, we see this 40 50 pip candle, and I was like, yeah man, we missed the trade. But I give a plan. I said, guys, listen, we did create a new low of the day. We have to retest that low if we can create a resistance. Look at this, we are in the same area. We are in the same area. So if we can create a resistance, and then this candle close here. So let me show you my account here, so you can have the better idea. Look at this. So as this candle close, I was like, this is not a very good confirmation, and this candle just came down, and then it came up, then again came down, closed bearish. I was like, yeah man, that's it. That's it. Now I need this candle to just close bearish with a bottom wick. This candle close with a bottom wick. This candle came up, create a top wick. Oh, actually I get into this trade as this candle opened, and it make a little top wick and just came down, and I just took this trade. And we can also apply the same thing for today. Yeah, we can apply the same thing for today, man. Believe me. So all right, so if we can tap into this area, I think I will have my buy stop here. If we can tap into this area, where we can have our stop loss. Stop loss will be below this candle. Yeah, because that is a breakout candle. I don't want to have my stop loss below this candle, because this candle has no bottom wick. This candle can come down one more time to give this candle a bottom wick. So let me go to the yeah. All right, man, I am. Did we grab the? All right, so I am going to have a buy stop here. Let me see, is everything good? Yeah, everything is good. Let me check my magic keys, open calc, market pending. Yeah, man, I'm going to have my buy stop here. What is the high of this candle? 25.27. All right. And you know what? This candle also has no bottom wick. Maybe this candle gives this candle a bottom wick. So yeah, if we don't break the low, I think we should be good to go up. Yeah, man, we should be good to go up. I have a buy stop, man. This trade is heavily based on the 30-minute time frame. Oh, do we have any news? Check Nasdaq. Let me check Nasdaq first, then we can. Oh, Nasdaq is looking good, but I don't trade Nasdaq in the London session. You can take a buy. You can target this area. I think you have to target this area to fill this gap. Just go for a buy. So just to make sure, we can go for a sell, and this is your entry, I think. All right, here is your entry, and this is just a trade for you, and your target should be this area. This area. So yeah, here is the trade for you. This is not my trade. This is just a 1 cent trade. So this is just a perspective that I want to show you. Nothing else. So you said to me, hey, check NASDAQ. I just checked the NASDAQ for you. That's it. So yeah, if this candle break the low of the previous 15-minute candle, I think then this idea will be like vanished. So yeah, I was about to go. Man, we have only 2 likes. Guys, this is not good, man. This is not a good. So Forex Factory. Oh, we don't have any news. Actually, we don't have much of a data for today. So we are holding the low. We are holding the low. Yeah. If this kind of break is on low one more time, I will be done. I will just close the trade. Oh, no trade. I will just, what I have to say, I will just delete the sell stop. Oh, buy stop here. Look at the 5-minute. We can do one thing here. I think we can do, I don't want from this candle to break the low of the 15-minute candle. Yeah, don't want from this. This is what I don't want. I want from gold. Gold can do whatever gold wants. This is not about me. This is about gold. And yeah, 15-minute time frame is, we are just we are just, oh wow, maybe we just don't break the low. Maybe we just break the low. I don't know. Nasdaq. The Nasdaq is good. I don't trade Nasdaq, so here is a trade for you, not for me. Are you in the Nasdaq? I don't know if you are in or if you are not. So can you give a like to the stream? Zara Gaming, you can get into the Nasdaq. I just took the trade for you. This is not a mind trade. This isn't a mind trade. So it looks like we are respecting the low of the 15-minute time frame, and looks like we are pushing up. And you know what? I think we can wait for the 15-minute candle to close bearish above this range. That will be a salary play setup. We have 6, 7. We have 7 minutes left for the candle to close. So yeah, man, I'm closing the NAS here. I think I shouldn't took this trade. Yeah, I just like, someone said in the chat section, hey, NAS is looking good. Fuck, man. So what? So what? Nas is looking good. So what can I do? I just took a trade just because you said. Nas is looking good. Can you see a Nas for me? Yeah, man, you can hold this trade because I don't trade Nas. I don't know what it will do in the London session. Maybe we just. But if you know if you seen the volume in the London session, then you have to hold this trade till this level. So we are getting into the last 5 minutes of the 15-minute candle. We have 2 likes. And guys, can you, all right, so you can hear me, no problem. And yeah, you can hear me. It's, you know what, I was also looking to take a buy from here. That was a wick entry, and I think that will be the good example of the wick entry here. Yeah, someone was saying, hey, have you ever take the wick entry? Yeah, that could be the 10 pip trade here. Wick entry with a 1 pip stop loss. Oh, oh fuck, man, didn't even look at the GJ, and GJ moved for 10 pips. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Didn't even look at the GJ, and it moves like 10 pips. If we take the trade on the candle open, I think. Let me see one more thing. How much was the wick on GJ? Wick was, top wick was, its high was 90. Yeah, it was like 50-50 wick. Not a very good wick. So we still have our sell stop here. So if the 15-minute candle close below the range, you all know what that mean. That mean is a fake out, and man, I still believe we can also take the trade from here for just 3 pip or 2 pip stop loss. Yeah, that was a 10 pip here. 10 pipper. 10 pipper. Or like if this candle close below the range, what we will do? We will close the we will delete the sell stop. We will wait for the next 15-minute candle to gives us a direction. This is what we can do. Yeah, this is what we can do. So I think we have 2 minutes, 3 minutes left for the candle to close. I asked about the weak entry. Oh, you asked about the weak entry. Oh man, yeah. Man, actually, you know what? We started the stream a little late for today, and that is why I was just like doing the analysis on gold and putting the rectangles, showing my zones, break even points, how much range, potential buys, potential sells. Didn't even look at the GJ. And because of this candle, this 15-minute bullish candle, I may not take this trade because look at the top wick, very weak top wick, like we don't have any top wick. This kind of top wick. When we have this kind of top wick, that means a little problem. But yeah, so we will not consider this yeah, we will not consider this trade that we missed. And for UJ, so you can also see I didn't even look at the UJ and GJ because I NAS 100. Oh fuck, this shit is pushing up in opposite direction. Yeah, I think I did make a good decision. Maybe like I can close the trade at break even. But yeah, because man, every pair moves when there's a volume in the market. Every pair moves. But when there is no volume, no trade. And I mostly see NAS move in the New York session. NYSC NAS moves like a rocket. And in the like after the NYSC, we can also see some moves on the Nasdaq. But in the London session, we can see the moves on US 30. Man, there was a time when I was taking the trades on US 30, man. That was a good time because we have the volume in the New York London session. So candle did close below the range, close with no wick at the bottom. Let me see the bottom wick. Bottom wick is less than, oh, same bottom wick like GJ. We have the wick of 1.1 pips. We have the same bottom wick 1.1 pips. So yeah, I think we have to close this and look at the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, that could be the impulse entry here, but we don't take trades on impulse entries. But like if we take a win today on impulse entry, what about tomorrow? What about the day after tomorrow? So that is why it is not a good idea for us to take the trades on impulse entries. Impulse entries also works when there is a good volume in the markets. Like we had the volume, but we don't know whether this candle will go all the way up or whether this candle will just close here. So yeah, we have our buy stop here. Unfortunately, we didn't get into the buys. So this is not our fault, man. Market just don't gives us the market just don't gives us the opportunity. So we can't do anything. So if market is not trying to give us the opportunities, who the fuck we are try to catch some pips. So I don't want to be a fucking person who just like, hey, I need I need a trade. No, if you and the only trade that I have for today, that was this trade. Good top wick, 30-minute sell replay, 15-minute sell replay, and good move towards the downside. 22 pip move, tapped into the 2020. That's it. Tapped into the 2020, and that's it. So so man, people are like, yeah, actually, I think we should not talk about the peoples. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about the peoples. If we discuss people, I don't think so that will be a good idea to talk about the peoples. And yeah, So you believe me, man, we don't have any trades in these days. We really don't have the trades. And if you think someone is taking the trade, man, he is making a bad decision. And that bad decisions will cost him. That bad decisions will cost him lately. So let me see. Yeah, guys, can you leave a like on the stream? If you haven't subscribed the channel, subscribe the channel. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed the channel, subscribe the channel. We only have 2 likes and we are 15 minute. Yeah, nothing on the 15 minute, man. So now, ah, I don't know where we can look for buys, sells. All right. So let me tell you about the week entries. Muhammad A7, are you here on the stream? I want to tell you one more thing about the week entry that I've seen too many times, and I'll give you the concept with a good example. With a good example. If you are here, yes, I am here. All right. So let's talk about the week entry. Well, first time we tapped in this area, we this is the first time when we tapped into this area. So we can get into the week entry, but if we don't pay the attention, we can get into the entries on the second time. But just take it as a perspective, like if we like when we first time reject this area, that was a strong level. But when we tapped on the second time, just take is as if I want to give you the analogy, like if we have a door and that is very strong, and if we take a hammer and if we like hit the hammer on the door on the first attempt, it will not broken. This is the thing that happened, like on the first attempt it did not break that low. That was on the 15-minute time frame. Then what happened? It hit that door one more time, but what happened? It did not break the door because that was strong enough. Then we resist from that level to the upside, not to the upside, like in opposite direction for the wick entries for like 10 pips. And always like if you take the trade on the wick entry, because your stop loss is like 2 pips or 1.5, like whatever, you just have to like 5 6 pips. When you go up for 5 6 pips, move your stop loss to break even, or if you lose, like no problem. But if you get like 10 pips, just take it. And when, like if you miss the trade on the second attempt and you are saying, hey man, I missed this trade, so if the market again came to the entry point, I'll go for a trade. No, now the market will tap that strong area for the third time, and this time, look at this, tapped into the area, a little top wick, and tapped the area for the fourth time, break the low. So when you see a strong level, so it requires a little more energy, but it can also break. So this is the thing that I wanna. Manoj Yadav, good afternoon. Good afternoon, bro. Good afternoon. Leave a like on the stream. Yeah, we need some likes here. Oh, now we can see the time here below the stream. So yeah, guys, can you leave a like on the stream? I think you can, because you don't have to pay anything for the likes, so I think you can. All right, we have 3 likes. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, bro. This is the thing. Like, if you miss the entry for the first attempt or the second attempt, I don't like the second attempt also. But I think if you miss the entry for the first attempt, just take it like, hey, man, I just don't take the weak entry. I'll get the weak entry one more time, no problem. But don't take the same setup and weak entry for the next time. So this is the thing you have to keep in mind. So I think if this candle can close below this, even if it close below 20 2020, if it close below this level, this is like 2019.80, we can look for a trade. Yeah, if this came all the way down to this level and close, yeah, or maybe we have to wait for another 15-minute candle or another 30-minute candle. GJ is pushing down. Yeah, that was like for a 10 pips scalp. If you get the 10 pips, like, because man, this is a very tight range. Look at these rejections, man. Look at these rejections. And we are also, like, I did the analysis for on the weekly time frame and or on the daily time frame yesterday. And GJ, we may see a push towards the downside. Yeah, we may see a push towards the downside towards like 180. Let me see what I've seen on GJ. Oh, I could have taken one more entry here on my PC. So yeah, we can see a move towards the downside till 187. Yeah, 187. We can tap into the 187 level, and then we can go up. Or we can also come to the, yeah, 187, 180, 186.500, 187. We may see a move towards the downside. So yeah, that is why I am anticipating GJ to go down. But if we look at the 30-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame is just garbage. And I took the entry on GJ at 188.200 on the daily time frame. Daily did close bearish on this level. So I don't think so you have much of a knowledge about swing trading, but I am I am learning from my one of my cousin. So yeah, yeah, this level is a good level. So, man, oh, let's talk about that stuff. Let's talk about the trade that we took on the Friday. Man, that was a good trade, man. Like, if we could have hold this trade, we could have like take 1 to 1 here. Stop loss was, I think, 40 pips, 50 pips, I don't know. Yeah, it was like 39, 40 pips stop loss. We could have easily take 1 to 1 here in this area of rejection. Yeah, but yeah, man, I'm still new to the fundamentals. But believe me, there is no other guy. Maybe there is some other guy, but I don't know the guy who is also trading on the fundamentals, who is also telling the about the fundamentals and took the trades on news, not on the buy stop or on the sell stop. The great Raja Banks always take the trades on news, sell stop and a buy stop, but I'm talking about uh, based on the fundamentals, based on the strong confirmation. So we took this trade, and that was a good trade. I just didn't hold that trade. And before that, we took a little trade on the CPI. Look at this. 14 pips. But what happened, man? Like if we could have wait. And I see one thing on GJ, like when we have the news on gold, it just come for like, look at this, 146 pips. When we have the news for the gold, it gold move in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But when we have the news for GJ, it has impact for like it has impact for 5 6 hours, and the big move we can see after the news, after 2 hours, after 1 hour the news. So we have 1 minute left for the candle to close, and I'm not seeing anything. 1 hour. Ah. Oh, come down to grab the liquidity. Oh, yeah. So yeah, nothing we can do here. But if you ask me, hey man, are you bullish or bearish on the GJ? I'll say, hey man, listen, I'm strong bearish on GJ for 2 3 days. For 2 3 days, I'm bearish. So look at this. We have a gap in this candle. We have a gap in this candle. Not looking good. Yeah, not looking good. So all we need is, I don't think so we need we can go for a buy. I think we can go for a sell if we can get the trade. Let me GBP JPY. Man, yesterday I did some simulation and that was good, guys. Believe me, that was good. That was very good. Even though I make just like 1%, but I only trade on the daily. Yeah, but I only trade on the London, in the London session, and I will upload that session too on my. I will upload that session on my YouTube channel. I think that will be good. So I just add a trade on the daily time frame on my demo account where I am learning, where I'm just learning about the how the how the swing trading works. This is the only thing that I'm learning, and gold playing games. And honestly, gold is about to break a sport. Manoj Yadav done. Oh yeah, man, you have give the likes. Oh, Muhammad Islam, gold playing games. Yeah, definitely. But can gold play the game with us? This is the question. Question shouldn't be this. Hey man, gold is playing. No. Can gold play the game with us? No, absolutely not. We will not let gold to play game with us because we are not here to force the trade. Why? Because we are not here to force the trade. So that is why we can't let gold to play the game with us. But if someone in the corner is forcing the trade, it's up to that guy. It's up to that guy. It is not up to me, man. Mm, yeah, I was looking at the trades. All right, so Euro GBP, Euro GBP. So let me ask from my cousin, hey, if we do have a JPY buys from 180, 180, let me see one thing here. What do we have for GBP, JPY 180, 100? Oh, we were at a key level. Oh, fuck, man. I didn't even look at the key level. Fuck you. Fuck you, Usman. You are just a bullshit. Yeah, you are just a bullshit. So, mm, so what I was about to send the message to my cousin to ask about your GBP. So yeah, man, we are just waiting for some sort of. So one thing is done. If we can get the closure above this range, I will go for a buy. Yeah, one thing is done. So you know what? That will be a range two buy. Range two buys. How? That was the range one buys here, and I didn't even took this buy. I didn't even took this buy. This candle just came up, then came up, nothing was there. So that was the range one. Now we have a range two here. If we can get the closure above this range, I think we will go for a buy. And the trade that I add on my daily time frame, where is GBPJPY? That is maybe running for like 10 pips, 5 pips, I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, 10 pips. Do you want to show that trade? I think you want. So, yeah, my target is way down there, but if you want, you can take, but I will not suggest you to take this trade. But I will suggest you to take a trade above this level, and I will also take this trade. I really want to take advantage of this beautiful 50 pip range. I really want to take advantage of that 50 pip range here, man. Believe me. That 50 pip range will be mine. Oh, wow. This is a strong area. This is a strong area. If we look at the left hand side, we can see create a high, came down, create a low. Oh, wow. So let's see. All right, so my potential buys are above this area. Let me thin this line. This is looking bad. This is looking bad. So I think now this is still looking bad. 345, 356. All right. So, so yeah, here is the potential buys close above. Potential buys are close above this area. You oh, so gold is playing with us. Can we let the gold to play with us? No. So for the GJ, I think if we can get the closure above the range, I will go for a buy. Yeah, to take advantage of this range. and that is a 51 pip range. 50 pip, yeah, 50 pip range. So I think we will be good in this 50 pip range if we can get the closure above the range. What we need to take the trade, potential buys. Only thing that I'm looking for on GJ, potential buys close above the range. The sells are not looking good by looking at this area, man. Sells are not looking good. Buys are pretty good above this area. So it all depends on the volume because our strategy works for the volume. Time. Oh, we are breaking the high. Mm, so yeah, I'm just waiting for some sort of a setup. I don't wanna like we can force the trade. If I have to force the trade, I'll take a buy now. Yeah, I'll take a buy now if I have to force the trade. But I really don't wanna force the trade. I wanna go with a higher confirmation. I don't wanna go with a lower confirmation. And why I'm looking for a buy because 1 hour is oh 1 hour is close bullish. So we may fill this week. So that is why I'm saying if I have to take this trade, if I have to force the trade, I'll go for a buy. I don't think so. I will force the trade, man. Forcing the trade is a very bad idea. What happened with the Nasdaq? All right, so Nasdaq just pushing up. So yeah, no volume, man. We have no volume on Nasdaq. Like when Nasdaq moves, it moves. So if you really want to see Nasdaq, so I can show you this trade where that trade goes. All right, so here is the trade. How much that pips? I think that was 37, 36 pips trade. This is the only trade that I took on Nasdaq in my lifetime. I think lifetime, yeah. Let me go to the daily time frame. Oh yeah, here is the trade, and yeah, let's go to the account that we use on the live stream. So look like, man, no volume. GJ. So yeah, GJ is just bullshit now. UJ, I don't know if we can get the closure above this range. I think we should be good to go up. Yeah. So all right, so I got one more plan for UJ. I have two plans for UJ. 4 hour is bullish. 30-minute bullish. 30-minute did close. Oh, right at the spot. So that is the reason why UJ is pushing down. That is the reason. So if we can get the closure above this range, we will go for a buy in this to fill this range, to fill this wick. And also I think last daily candle did close bearish. Oh yeah, daily high is way too above, so I think we should be good to retest this high. So let's see if we can get the closure above the range, closure above this range, closure below this range. So yeah, 5 pips. So as I said, like if I have to force the trade, I will force this trade, but I will not force the trade. I will just wait for the setup to shows up so I can get into the trade. Guys, we have like 8 peoples and we only have 3 likes. I think because of the low likes, that is why we don't have any volume. If you can give us the likes, I will bring the volume. I will bring the volume for you. So we have 4 likes. If we can get 2 more likes, I will bring the volume. So you know what? Let's go to the 30-minute time frame and let's adjust this area. Yeah, I am also look if we can get this, if we can get the candle to close even below this range, that will be also good. I just need a candle to close below. GJ, UJ. Oh, fucking good. Let's fucking good. I was looking for a weak entry here. Oh man, I think I could have taken the weak entry here. So man, I think I shouldn't took this trade. Yeah, yeah. Someone said, "Hey man, can you tell me, do we have any setup on the Nasdaq?" I said, "Yeah man, we are at the setup." And the one thing that I don't know about the volume, if we have the volume, this shit has to go down. If we don't have the volume, I don't know. So if you have to force the trade, just take a buy. Stop loss would be 13 pips. If you want to become a professional trader, if you want to become a good trader, if you want to become a long, if your plans are long term with the trading, then just wait. Like I'm waiting. Yeah, just wait like me. And man, you can also do some work, but I can't. What possibles are you looking on gold today, Rabi? What possible? What positions? Let me see the comment. Yeah, he said, "What positions are you looking on gold today?" Bro, actually, so let me tell you one thing. I was looking for a gold, this candle to flip bullish, so I can get advantage of this 17 pips and I can close the full trade at 2028 because 2028 is a key level. And then I was like, when this kind of closed way above the range, I was like, yeah, man, maybe I don't have any trade. But when this candle came down, tapped into this area, I had my buy stop above this candle because we grabbed the liquidity. And I was like, if this kind of flip, we can take a buy. And the third plan that I had was this: come down to 2028, 2028, and gives us create a resistance here so we can go down, but that also doesn't happen. And what happened, this kind of was coming down. I was like, yeah man, if we can close below this range, I will go for a sell. But as I think market is listening me, Jerome Powell just moved the gold in opposite direction. And then I was like, yeah man, 1 hour candle close bullish. So if we do have some sort of a volume, we can come up to fill this wick. So that is why I was saying on the 15-minute candle open, if you don't have any patience, you can go for this trade. If you don't have any patience, if you don't have any long term plan with the trading, if you don't have any like If you want to be a gambler, if you don't want to be a trader, then just take a buy. And this is not also a gambling. This is uh, like a little confirmation based on the 1 hour time frame. But 4 hour daily and 30 minute, everything was bearish. 15 minute and 1 hour is bullish. So you can take a buy, and now you have the stop loss like 13 pips. Fill the wick on the 15-minute time frame. I think we can also fill the wick on the 30-minute time frame. But that was the thing that I was looking for. Completely understandable. Yeah, bro. This is why we are here. So this is the thing that I was looking for. Like I have one plan to came up, reject from that area and gives us a trade towards the downside. Second plan was when this candle came down, I was like, yeah, grab the liquidity. That was the second plan. Third plan was this: if this candle can close below the range, I'll go for a trade. Because why? Let me show you this. Look, we have almost 56 57 pip range here. If you measure the range on the 30-minute time frame from this support area, we have 47 pip range here. So I was like, yeah, man, we can take the advantage of this 47 pip range. So I don't want to take the trade where we don't know whether we have to go up or we have to go down. But if we can get the closure below this range, we have 47 pip clean range. So like same thing for the GJ. Like I want to take advantage of this clean range. I don't know, like this is the onion play setup that is going on. No problem. Onion play setup always works. Always mean 9 out of sorry 8 out of 10 times it works. It really works. So onion play setup is working, but I don't know whether it reject. If we look at the 15-minute time frame, and I also record a simulation session, and I am planning to uh, upload that session. And that was where I don't take the trades on onion play setup, because that all the setup that I had on the onion play, all the setup shows in the pre-New York session. And I said, hey, listen, I will not take the trade in the pre-New York session. I will only take the trades on in the London session. There I lost one trade. Oh, I think we can, yeah, we can talk about that trade. I think that would be a good idea. Like, yeah, I can also, I think, no, first thing first, let me tell you one thing. I will, you know what I will do there? I will upload that session, and when you watch the session, then I will. How much does the magic is cost here in Pakistan? Pakistan, let me magic. Oh, magic keys. So magic keys, bro. Just wait a little bit. I can give you the better answer. Guys, can you leave a like on the stream? So, oh, we can also look at the PKR. We can also, yeah, this is 52. Yeah, oh man, we have 20% off on the Magic Case. This is like 52,200 rupees. 52,200 rupees. 40 to 50k. Are you going to trade NY session? Yeah, I will trade, man. I do trade every day. 52 200 PKR. I do trade every day in the New York session, but I don't stream. So yeah, but we don't have any confirmation, so that is why the better thing. Look at the daily candle. Previous daily was bullish, but the one thing is we also break the low of that bullish candle. And the third thing you have to understand, if we look at the weekly time, oh, weekly is bearish, man. Oh, weekly is bearish, so we can anticipate this shit to come down. And the last daily candle, these two daily candles gives weekly candle a bottom wick. That's it, I think. Man, believe me, like 2 months before, we take like every day we take, or maybe like every 2 days we take some trade. But man, now we don't have any trades. And if that days again come, I think we will like make some big trades on the stream, man. But unfortunately, that day is gone. London session is way too garbage, man. Way too garbage. But I know one thing, man. I I am way better in the London session as compared to the New York session. Slam, I'll join your London session tomorrow. All right, bro. No problem. See you tomorrow, man. See you tomorrow. And I think we can also call it a day, man. Like, yeah, bro. Uh, love you for, man. Love you for Muhammad A7. I don't know his full name. If he is on the stream, if he can tell us his full name, we can call. I can call by his real name. So Muhammad, we don't have any. Like now we are entering in the. Oh, look at this, man. This shit. Look at this shit. So that is why this is no trade range. There is a reason for this to no trade range. Like people always, yeah, man. When I talk about the peoples, it means I'm talking about myself. I'm feeling the same. I have the same feelings like the people have. So like I was like, hey man, I can take this 10 pip risky trade, and I can. All right, so if I take this trade, what can I call this trade? When I will put that trade in my streaming record, or in my uh, what we call in my sheet where I have the record, what can I call that trade? Is there any setup? This is not a fake out trade. This is not a breakout trade. This is not the onion play. This is not the salary play. I don't know what we can call this setup. So that is why, like, this 4 hour candle is try to close bearish. If this 4 hour candle close bearish, man, I'm still thinking, GJ can easily go down to 187. This is my assumption. I don't know. It can go up, it can go down. But my assumption is GJ can easily go down. So here is the onion play setup going on. Yeah, but there are ifs and buts in the trading. Muhammad Abu Bakr. Oh, beautiful name. Abu Bakr. I like that name. All right, bro. Thank you for showing on the stream. So let me delete this tweet here where I made fun of fun one. Oh wow, man! There was a time when I took a buy on gold and I was up 48 pips. Oh shit. Where the volume gone, man? Where the volume gone? I don't know from where I can get that same volume. So I think, guys, if you can like the stream, that would be good. If you don't like the stream, that is also good, because I will do this thing tomorrow. Oh, look at this. So yeah, I think if you can get the closure below this range, 2019.20, just take a sell. Yeah, just take a sell. This is the plan for today. And if you can get the closure above 188.340, 340 on the GJ, just take a buy. For UJ, I don't want to say anything. Don't want to say anything because UJ is also very hard to trade. Yeah, that's it. All right, man. That was the day, man. That was the day. We really don't get much of the opportunities. And if I, all right, kind of close bearish. If I see what I had in that 4 hours, I will say, hey, man, that was the only trade that I had there. And we just tapped into the 2020, came up. Tapped into the 2020 and just came up, man. So, GJ. Yeah, man, nothing we can do now. And we are also entering in the last 30 minutes of the 4 hour candle, and we have no trade now. I think if we can wait for like 15 more minutes to wait for the some setup to shows up, in that way we will also we will enter in the last 15-minute candle of the 1 hour candle. So I think it is better. Yeah, it is better to call it a day. But if you can get the trade, if you can get the candle to close below, if you get the closure below this range, 20 2019, below 2019.60, or below 20, yeah, below 2020. If you can get the closure below 2020, just go for a sell, guys. But that should be on the 30-minute time frame. Yeah, that should be on the 30-minute time frame. So yeah, man, that was the day. If you want to leave a like on the stream, it's up to you, because now I'm not here to force you to leave a like on the stream. That was the day.
Say it's holy, can't get this off my lips. You love me with devotion, you don't kick me when I trip. Yeah, I need a sip from the river, just wanna get what you giving. Give me unlimited vision and see through the counterfeit, I want the realest. Where he come from, you can't get that with a PJ. It's so full inside this house, I feel like DJ. I can't fight it, let your light come shine on me, yeah. Ain't no hiding, I'm confiding in your peace, yeah. Carrying buckets of shame. Father, I'm saying your name, but so far from it. Come see the blood in my veins. For me, he bleeding the same. Take this covenant, this is the greatest exchange. At his altar, there's a flame that burns your rubbish. Gave me a cup full of rain. He poured it over every stain until he coming. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your get the one. This is life or death, I ain't making music just for fun. Glory to your name, Father, I pray that your kingdom come. And when Satan's on my heels, I pray it's Nike with the run. Make my heart beat more like Hezekiah, say it and it's done. Breakthrough, Lord Jesus, I need breakthrough. I've been doing things that made the Father have to break you. Living in my shame like the potter didn't shape you. But I know even in the storm, the water didn't wake you. The water didn't wake you. And that cross couldn't break you. Yeah, the darkness couldn't take you. Oh, yeah. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame. Say it's holy, can't get this off my lips. You love me with devotion, you don't kick me when I trip. Yeah, I need a sip from the river, just wanna get what you giving. Give me unlimited vision and see through the counterfeit, I want the realest. Where he come from, you can't get that with a PJ. It's so full inside this house, I feel like DJ. I can't fight it, let your light come shine on me, yeah. Ain't no hiding, I'm confiding in your peace, yeah. Carrying buckets of shame. Father, I'm saying your name, but so far from it. Come see the blood in my veins. For me, he bleeding the same. Take this covenant, this is the greatest exchange. At his altar, there's a flame that burns your rubbish. Gave me a cup full of rain. He poured it over every stain until he coming. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame. Yeah, I just turned a milli down to be home with my son. Y'all don't get it, I can't gain a thing if I've already won. Still don't get it, I was full back when my bank account was none. Cause my God the type to leave the 99 to get the one. This is life or death, I ain't making music just for fun. Glory to your name, Father, I pray that your kingdom come. And when Satan's on my heels, I pray it's Nike with the run. Make my heart beat more like Hezekiah, say it and it's done. Breakthrough, Lord Jesus, I need breakthrough. I've been doing things that made the Father have to break you. Living in my shame like the potter didn't shape you. But I know even in the storm, the water didn't wake you. The water didn't wake you. shame. Glory to the Father, you deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar, wash away my shame. Glory to the Father, you deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar, wash away my shame.